When generating a shape that you're going to want to cut out of a material on the laser cutter, it's very useful to understand what thickness material you're going to want to use first. Now, we can generally use 3mm or 6mm plywood or 3mm acrylic. So very useful to start drawing. If you set your grid up, it's currently set to 10mm spacings. If you set it up to be 3mm spacings, it means every line that you draw will work and be correct for any joint that you might want to put into it. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit just to start drawing maybe a slotted object. So if I create just a very basic circle, and put a base on it like this. Too far out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that'll be there. Okay, so I'm going to trim that bit off. Now I've done that, if I trim off the extra pieces here, I can create a slot that will go through like this. Okay, now it's not exactly central, which would be an issue. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to draw a line through this somewhere through the middle, and I'm going to take that object and I'm going to copy it and put it over here. So one will be one direction, one will be the other. Now I need to do some trimming to make this work. So one piece is going to need to slot in the bottom like that. So I get rid of all of these. So then one piece will slot into the middle, and the other piece needs to have the slot in the top. So I will remove those, and that will then slot into the top. So if you cut these out, that piece would slot into this piece, and that gives you your holding, your fixing that you want to do. Obviously, you could make these more interesting. You could use multiple ones. These could be longer, and they could slot together to make some kind of square, or even rectangle, or even hexagonal object that you can store objects in.